death. But we are still a few months away from a full government response. The report is searing. Greed and dishonesty, including companies concealing poor fire safety tests, as well as incompetence, a lack of oversight, no single body responsible for building safety in England and Wales. Indeed, no part of the system seems to have worked properly. And then came what the inquiry called a web of blame after the fire, central government pointing to the local council and vice versa, cladding and insulation firms, builders, architects, subcontractors, suppliers, all criticised and all exchanging blows. And meanwhile today, many thousands of people live with fear and worry over their homes, from safety to poor maintenance and outright neglect. For the sake of the 72 and the survivors, and because the new government has big plans for house building, we're here to ask, how do we make sure everyone has somewhere safe to live? Welcome to the Today Debate. Welcome to everyone in our audience here in the Radio Theatre in London. You booked to come along without knowing what you'd hear, so thank you for your faith in us. And welcome to the people sitting alongside me on the stage, each with their own perspectives on Grenfell and on housing more widely. First to Edward Daffon, who lived on the 16th floor of the Grenfell Tower and who lost his home and all his possessions that night. He had written blogs about Grenfell. One, a few months before the fire, warned that only a catastrophic event would expose the ineptitude and incompetence of the landlords. He is also a member of the Grenfell United campaign group. Ed, when you wrote those blogs, when you raised the alarm in the way that you did, what was the response you got?
We didn't get any response. In fact, our blog was banned on the tenant management organisation's servers, so none of their staff were able to read what we were writing. Our landlord, the TMO, was a mini-mafia, essentially, and I don't use that term glibly. I thought long and hard about it. They weren't interested in providing housing services to anyone, let alone vulnerable people. And, I mean, I just feel that we were really their victims, and obviously after the fire, we really